Well, we continue to meet the incoming members of the Maryland basketball team here on GCR. And next up, someone who was with Buzz Williams at Texas A&M. And now he is coming to College Park, where he will be joining the Terps with 4 years of eligibility. He's Andre Mills, and he's with us now here on GCR. Andre, it's Glenn in Baltimore. It's great to meet you, man. Thank you so much for taking a couple of minutes for us this morning.
I'm happy to be here. How y'all doing?
Everything is good, man. Andre, your story is so fascinating to me. Can you take me back when you committed to Texas A&M? Did you know that, like, at that point, redshirting was a possibility? When did it become real for you? And why was it something not only were you willing to do, but obviously you were so on board with that you were willing to stick around with the coach and follow him to his next place?
So when I got to school, I wasn't sure coming in. I love the people. I love the environment. I love the culture. I love the program. I knew there was a good developmental spot for me, not just on the court, but off the court and mentally, being able to mentally be prepared to play in those type of situations and just as a human being and becoming a man, you know? So I think that's what was more important for me rather than playing, because playing will be there, and sometimes it's just bigger than basketball. So that's why I picked who I picked, and that's why I chose to follow him.
I feel like for a lot of people that this is going to be a concept that they can't fathom, right? Because we all think, like, hey, we have our personal goals, the things that we want to do. Was it difficult for you at all to accept the idea of not playing, or was it as easy as you just had laid out? Like, no, I'm where I want to be. I really don't care if I'm going to be on the floor or not.
Oh, no, at first, not at all.
Okay.
No, I'm a competitor. I'm a competitor. I want to win. I want to play. I want to take things by my own hands. But as time went on, everything kind of went by quick, you know, just working out 2-3 times a day, lifting 2-3 times a day. I kind of got better, and the progress showed quickly. So I really wasn't really worried about it because I know my time's coming real soon, and they have a plan for me. So,
Did you have to have a conversation? Was there anybody you needed to talk to, like when you were going through some of those feelings, that maybe helped you be at peace with that and say, no, I can still see the vision moving forward?
Probably my high school coach. His name is Tom Nelson.
Yeah.
Probably the best man I know, especially, you know, coming from where we come from in the area, because it's just hard to find real people like Tom. So I appreciate Tom a lot.
What was it about the Buzz, right? Like Coach Buzz and that relationship that made you say, if he's going somewhere else, I want to go there with him. I want to continue this?
I think there's the familiarity of him and how different he is kind of like what I'm used to back home, if that makes sense. Like my AAU coach, he reminds me of Coach Buzz in a way. So like, but he's also very different in a way as well. And then I've grown to be comfortable with him as well, because it's, like I said, it's just not all about basketball. So when it comes from genuine love and care for an individual human, it becomes bigger than basketball. You know what I mean? So
I appreciate that.
Basketball will always be there, but it's more so about the connections and the bond and the memories that we will create together. So I think that was like my most important point, even seeing them play in March, like just seeing the environment. And, you know, obviously, like, I wish I played and I wish I'd been in the moment right there with them, but just the feeling of like, no, I could get here, but I want to get here with this group of people.
He is Andre Mills. He's an incoming Terp, and he's with us here on GCR. Andre, you talk about that group of people, right? It's obviously not just Coach Buzz and members of the staff, but there's already 4 of you that are coming together, right? With you and George, who I know there's another relationship there, but Solomon, of course, Pharrell Payne. How significant was that part of the aspect to you, as much as it's Coach Buzz, that it's a group of guys that you know, and that in I guess in some sort of way this feels more like maybe home because of that than maybe even staying at Texas A&M might have?
I guess it's the fact that, you know, during the season when I wasn't playing, there would be guys that's playing and high-minute guys like them playing, saying they can't wait to go to battle with me. So it's just things like that, and that's important. And that means the trust and the love, and obviously the talent is there. So
Do you need that? Like where is, I guess after going through a year like this, are you still just as confident? You talk about being a competitor. Are you still just as confident in who you are and what you're going to be when you get on the floor this year?
Every day. It's all about your heart at the end of the day. So if that's who you are as a person, then it'll never leave. So I just think that I'm going to show a lot of people that because that's just who I am.
I appreciate that, man. I think that's incredible. Andre Mills with us here on GCR. Andre, I assume that like family, friends, they are totally fine with the idea of you coming back to the East Coast.
Love it.
Yeah, right?
Love it.
Like that.
Can't wait.
Probably the best news they could have gotten was that you were going to be a little bit closer to home. Did you?
Yeah.
Was there any hesitation, right, when you found out that Coach Buzz was going? Was there, hey, maybe I want to go through this process again, see what my options are, or was it quick for you? Like, I want to be with those guys. I want to be with him. I know this is the place for me.
I mean, everything happened in like a week. It was very fast, but I'm not like I said, I'm a big loyalty guy. I don't really, I'm not big on like, throwing a pitch at me. I'm not big on that. I'm not big with salesmen. So, I just go with the people who chose me originally.
The wild part for me, right, when you say everything happened in a week, you like never even visited Maryland when you decided that you were going to come here, right? Like,
yeah.
You just said, I know the answer. Like, was there any part of you that was like, maybe I need to go check it out and at least get a feel for it?
I mean, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But like I said, like the love and the care is something that's unmatched. So.
Can you tell me?
And I'm closer to home, so.
Yeah, those are wins. There's no doubt about that. Can you tell me a little bit more about your relationship with George Turkson? Because that seems like that's probably a really uniquely special thing.
So me and George played on the same AAU team since, I don't know what, like 16 years old maybe. I'm 16, 15 years old. So, just the familiarity with him on the court, the familiarity of us both playing bad, us being yelled at, us, being up at a hotel at 1 a.m. eating Domino's together because we're both sad about our performances or life or just talking about, real life stuff that, you can't talk about on talk shows. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just stuff like that goes unsaid. And it builds like a brotherhood.
I think you might have actually pitched a new talk show, though, in the process, right? Which is like Late Night Dominoes. I feel like you and I might be onto something now where, like, we just maybe, like, record a show at midnight, just sitting in the room, two guys eating Dominoes talking about life. I feel like you and I might need to go into business together and work on that in the future. The goals, it's funny because I think from the outside perspective, when you have a lot of players that are coming in, and yes, a few of you were together, but so many of them will be new. It feels like, boy, that's got to be difficult to make all of that work. To you, what does this look like, right? Like the next couple of months, as you guys are becoming a team and getting to know these new guys, is it as crazy internally as it is the rest of us who are like, wow, this has got to be difficult? These guys, all finding a new place and figuring out their roles, or are you guys just used to it because that's basketball?
No, I'd say it is difficult, and I say it's difficult because not only will you have to find your role as a team and a player, but I'd say you have to find your role as in the group. You know what I mean? Like It's kind of big. Like I said, it's bigger than basketball. So, I don't know other people's personalities. I actually know Isaiah Watts because he went to South Kent.
Oh, right.
And, they played in the NEPSAC,
yeah,
so
sure.
I played against him. I'm familiar with him a little bit. Not, like, close, but, like, I've seen him before, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, just the dynamic of that everybody is welcoming and everybody fits in because of the loving and the care. So if you're, like, somebody that's, like, a fighter and you're not sure and you're unsafe with your environment, I mean, eventually you kind of just latch onto it because that was me at first. Like, I wasn't comfortable with everybody. I was in a new environment. Yes, you have to compete, but not everybody is against you. You know what I mean?
I appreciate all. Do you guys like hop on a group text thread or something like that? Is there a way that you try to speed that process up somehow?
I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, there was like group chats, but I
Okay,
just think, like I said, this is the loving and the care. Just reaching out individually, getting to know somebody, getting to know
that's
the
cool.
next person.
That's cool, man. I like the sounds of that. For those of you that were with Coach Buzz at Texas A&M, do you feel like maybe there's a bigger role leadership wise, responsibility wise? Like, hey, we know and understand the culture the best. We're the ones that maybe are most responsible for spreading that out to this group of new guys that we're getting to know.
I mean, yeah, I'd say so. I mean, we're under one boat and we're under one leader, so if you gotta kind of have to fall in line with that. Like that's just how it goes. So
Can this be done quickly? Like, Andre, can you guys come together quickly and be ready to go compete atop the Big Ten next year?
I mean, it takes time, but I think it will be. I think once we get the chemistry, once we get the love, once we get the establishment that everybody is fully there for each other and trust each other, then yeah, it'll be beautiful. It'll be like poetry.
I know you were a 30-point per game scorer in high school. That's the role now, right? Like now that you step back in.
I mean,
yeah,
I score points. So.
For people that aren't familiar with your game, Andre, what should they know about you?
Competitor, somebody that plays hard, somebody that makes plays. I'm not gonna say that I'm just a scorer, but I like to score points. I mean, I like to have fun with the game. Somebody that wants to win more than anything else. Doesn't really matter for me about statistics.
I like everything about that. All right, we got to get to know you for a minute because you brought it up. So you're in charge of ordering late night Domino's. What's on the pizza that you're ordering?
Yeah, I'm a simple guy, just pepperoni.
Oh man, like I'm not gonna hate on it because a pepperoni pizza is still better than most things in the world. But you never try to mix it up or like maybe throw in like sausage pineapple, something like that. Once every now and then.
I don't like fruit on my pizza, but I've had like pepperoni sausage. I've had like what is the other ones like the
I mean people
not
do
anchovies, but like they
onions,
put like different
peppers.
Yeah. I've tried that type of stuff. It's not really me. I just like simple pepperoni. I feel like you can't mess that up.
You know what? When you are right about that, it is really hard to screw it up. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
When you're not playing basketball, when you're not hooping, what is it that you're into? What is it that like your other interests are? Tell me a little bit more about yourself, man.
Play a lot of video games. I have like a friend group from back home. Shout out to my friend group, but we play a lot of video games together. We just kind of hang out, play basketball, work out, just talk about life. I just feel like I'm starting to get into like scenery, like
oh, that's cool.
Like taking photos of like different things in the world. Just getting out to see new parts of the world.
Like nature photography, that type of stuff.
Yeah, nature, yeah, for sure.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Do you then get excited about like being in a new place in the world geographically for you, like a place that you've never
Absolutely.
really?
I've never been.
That's cool, man. Like that's really cool, and obviously it's not far away from like DC. There's lots of history, That's a really really cool thing. Are you familiar with how obsessed Maryland fans are with their own state flag? Has that been made clear to you?
No, not yet.
Bro,
not yet.
You are about to be in a different world, my friend. Like it is on everything. It is all you see everywhere you go, man. And I would assume as a Boston guy, though, you've got to be at least some level of a seafood guy, right?
I don't like seafood.
Oh, this is crushing. Oh,
yeah,
God.
This is, yeah.
No, so you weren't kidding about like the simplistic thing when it comes to eating. Like are you like the guy that orders chicken fingers wherever you go?
Not everywhere I go, but yeah, if they're good.
I mean, I do. That's actually a pretty good answer. Like, I'm not gonna hate on that whatsoever. Andre, if Maryland fans want to get to know you more, are you on social media anywhere? Twitter, Instagram, anywhere like that they can give you a follow?
I have all those things. Andre 2 times on all platforms.
Give him a follow there. Andre Mills, man, it's great to meet you. It's great to get to know you. Can't wait to see you as you get here to College Park in the fall and to see what you guys are going to be able to do. Thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning, man. We really appreciate it.
I appreciate you. Go Terps.